My friends, look around your world and ask yourself quietly, do these outer facts truly match the life you know in your heart? If not, take comfort now, for nothing is fixed but the state you occupy. For the next 21 days, we begin a simple living experiment, not a theory, a practice. We will reshape the only thing that ever needed changing, your self-concept. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. Change the tone of your inner conversations, the assumptions you quietly accept as true, and your will must rearrange to mirror them. This challenge is not about adding strain. It is about moving with a gentle, steady rhythm, morning, day, and night, until the new you feels natural, simple, inevitable. Commit with me now. 21 days of humble persistence. No dramatics, no forcing. Only the art of assuming your desired end and resting as if it were already done. Begin and let your world keep pace with your inner shift. Every journey needs a rhythm, a span of time in which the new can take root. And so we take 21 days, not because the number itself is magical, but because your mind and body respond beautifully to a clear container of time. Give a state 21 days of patient attention, and it begins to feel like home. Think of it this way. Each assumption you hold is like a trail across a field. Walk it once, and the grass still stands. Walk it day after day, and the path becomes clear, until no other way seems natural to your feet. So it is with self-concept. The moment you persist in a new inner state, the mind begins to recognize it. At first it feels strange, like entering an unfamiliar room. But remain there, and soon it feels like home. Repetition is the language of the subconscious. What you accept again and again, without strain, becomes your natural tone, and what is natural expresses. Do not despise the small. It is not one great effort that shapes you, but many quiet returns. For 21 days, morning and night, you will return to the end, until the return is no longer effort, but ease. And when that ease comes, when you no longer try to feel it real, but simply find yourself there, then the work is complete. The new self has taken root, and the old is but a shadow. 21 days is simply a friendly arc, long enough for a new assumption to stop feeling like pretending, short enough that you will not postpone your start. Here is the principle you must carry. Small, consistent, faithful. We will not force. We will not beg. We will gently return again and again to the feeling of the wish fulfilled. When doubt arises, and it will, remember this. Doubt is only an old state requesting your attention. You owe it none. Return to your end quietly, like placing a child back to sleep. In this challenge, progress is not measured by fireworks in the 3D. Progress is measured by how natural the new inner tone feels, how quickly you return when you drift, how gently you can rest in the end. Think of 3 anchors that will hold you steady. Morning, day, and night. Morning sets your self-definition. Day maintains your inner conversation. Night seals the state as you drift into sleep. Do not rush the process. Rushing is the fragrance of lack. Naturalness is the fragrance of having. Choose your fragrance each hour. If you have failed before, take heart. You cannot fail at being. You can only choose which being to accept. For 21 days, we choose deliberately and we persist cheerfully until the choice feels like the only natural thing. So let us agree, no measuring, no anxious checking, no negotiations with the senses. The senses report the past. You will report the end. And you will do it softly, consistently, for 21 days. Then watch how life learns your new name. So how does one live this challenge? Not as a burden, but as a rhythm of life. It is not accomplished by a grand heroic act, but by small faithful returns, morning, day, and night. Each morning, before the noise of the world rushes in, set the tone of your being. Do not begin by chasing, begin by assuming. Stand quietly and declare within yourself, I am already the one I desire to be. Do not strain to believe it. Slip into the feeling as you would step into a familiar room. At first the light may seem strange, but remain there, and soon it feels like home. Let your first thought not be of what is missing, but of what is present. Gratitude is the fragrance of fulfillment. Name one thing you are thankful for, and let that thankfulness carry the tone of already having. And as you move through the hours, you will meet the facts of Caesar, the outer world. Bills may come, people may oppose, doubts may whisper. But remember, the challenge is not to banish these things. The challenge is to choose your inner conversation. Your inner speech runs ahead of your action, molding circumstances. So listen to it. If you catch yourself saying, I cannot, it is too far, it has not come, gently replace it with, it is mine, I walk in it now. Do not argue with appearances. Appearances are only echoes of past assumptions. Your task is not to wrestle with echoes, but to speak from the new state. Throughout the day, pause for a breath. Whisper to yourself the name of your new identity. I am beloved. I am provided for. I am successful. Let these words be gentle, not desperate. And then the night. The night is your sacred workshop, for in sleep, the conscious God relaxes, and the subconscious, childlike, accepts. Whatever you take into sleep, you plant. Lie upon your bed and let your body grow heavy as if sinking. Now enter a short, simple, imaginal act, a scene that would be true if your desire were already fulfilled. Not the act of receiving, but the quiet moment after. If it is marriage, picture the simple joy of setting 2 cups on the table instead of 1. If it is success, see your hands resting on a desk that is now cleared of debt and filled with finished work. If it is freedom, feel the weight lift as you open a door and walk into the morning air. Do not force the scene. Allow it to be brief, vivid, repeated until it feels real. Then drift, letting sleep carry it into the depth of being. This is a challenge. Morning assumption. Daytime inner speech. Nighttime imaginal act. Not heavy, not dramatic, but steady, consistent, faithful. At first it may feel like pretending, but by the 7th day, the new tone begins to feel less foreign. By the 14th day, it feels familiar. By the 21st day, it feels natural. Remember, the goal is not fireworks in the outer world. The goal is naturalness in the inner world. And when the inner feels natural, the outer must conform. So give yourself fully to this rhythm. For 21 days, no excuses, no negotiations. Simple, faithful, steady. The seed cannot resist sprouting when tended with such quiet certainty. Now, let me give you a gentle warning not to undo your own work. The first snare is doubt. You begin to look for proof with restless eyes. Each time you ask, where is it? Why has it not come? You impress upon yourself the very feeling of absence, and absence then becomes your reality. The second snare is inconsistency. One day you walk firmly in your chosen end. The next you abandon it, swayed by moods and appearances. But remember, it is not force that transforms, it is gentle persistence. Picture the potter at his wheel. The clay does not leap into form at the first touch. He shapes it slowly, guiding it with steady hands. Too much pressure would collapse it, but gentle, repeated pressure gives it beauty. So it is with your self-concept. You cannot demand the masterpiece in one day. Each return to your chosen state is another turn of the wheel, another shaping of the clay, until the vessel stands firm. When resistance rises, when the old state shouts, do not wrestle with it. Wrestling only feeds its voice. Instead, step quietly back into your imaginal workshop. A breath, a simple scene, and the noise subsides. Protect your work. Do not expose your tender new state to those who scoff or ridicule. A fragile vessel cannot be placed in the fire too soon. Let it strengthen within you until no contrary voice can break it. And if you stumble, if you forget your practice, do not condemn yourself. Condemnation is only another assumption. Simply return as naturally as one returns home at night. Each return adds strength to the form. Each return deepens the groove of the new identity. This is how you persist, not with strain, but with steadiness. Not with frantic effort, but with quiet faith. You may wonder, what will these 21 days bring? I cannot tell you the form it will take. That belongs to the wisdom of the law. But I can tell you this, if you persist, the world cannot help but mirror your new self. Do not measure by tomorrow's headlines or by the flicker of outer events. Measure only by the naturalness of your inner tone. For when the new state feels like home within, the outer must conform without. Remember the simplicity of your path. Each morning, assume quietly. Each day, guide your inner words. Each night, plant the scene before sleep. Nothing more is required. No drama, no force, only faithfulness. 21 days will pass quickly. And when they have, you will discover you are no longer trying to become, you simply are. The old self will seem a stranger, and the new self your only natural identity. Take this challenge not as labor, but as a gentle adventure. Walk in it with patience, with playfulness, with quiet confidence. And you will see for yourself that assumption, sustained without strain, hardens into fact. So let us begin. 21 days of becoming by being, 21 days of shaping clay with steady hands, 21 days of living from the end until it feels inevitable. Now, let us go into the silence.